Welcome to Survivor NSFW. It is a Monday night, and Jonny Fairplay, Celebrity Big Brother. You know what I did? I even had my calendar on my desk, because Jonny and I are doing tons of content with the Survivor stuff and Celebrity Big Brother. So we kind of planned out the week so I could kind of jot down, which I jotted down, but I did not look at it. So dude, I cooked dinner, took a shower, I worked out, I got like a workout area in my basement trying to just kind of get
what's this
shape.
workout thing? Did you get a call for 40 and you're kayfabing me?
No, I would tell you if I would definitely tell you if I got a call.
You can't
for 40.
tell me. It's against the rules. Don't say that.
But no, dude, I just want to get into the routine of working out because I have the shit down there, right? So I worked out, and I'm like, cool, I'm just in the nick of time, come downstairs at 7:58 p.m., and then I turn it on, and it's like some black dudes, I don't know what show it was, I'm like...
Oh, is that The Neighborhood or whatever?
I don't know, it looked like it'd be pretty good, but I was like, am I on the right channel? What the fuck?
There was a commercial during the Amazing Super Bowl, and it was a funny commercial, but I'm done, I have no space for new shows. I have negative.
Yes, I was like, fuck. I was all ready to go.
I sat in silence from 8:15 because I didn't get home till 8:15. I had trivia tonight, and I sat in silence from 8:15 till 9:15. Just I didn't care. I'm so exhausted, so drained. Could have done some prep for our cast assessment thing that we're recording tomorrow, and we can't say who it is because it's a secret. It's Randy Bailey. Randy Bailey has sent He sent 2 emails. He's listened to podcasts about the cast. He's been watching videos. He's been taking notes. He wants to sell a binder, I think.
Dude, well...
I think he's trying to put a binder on eBay.
Well, that's totally cool because we're going to need it because I literally had so much shit going on lately too, and parties yesterday, and the weather was so beautiful I was outside doing shit. So I literally just, after I realized that Big Brother wasn't on until 9, I started going on Entertainment Tonight Canada to see videos. And
that's right. I'm gonna be watching there. You sent me a picture. We have a new Debbie Warner.
Yes. Oh God, this chick's annoying. I will get into it tomorrow. But there is someone who I actually love this person already, but their name is what I love even more because their name is what I kind of envision my wife's nickname to be, and that's Reem Daly.
Wow,
that's her name, Reem Daly.
I would imagine that Rick the Anchorman enjoyed that to no end.
Oh my God, I'm looking through okay, I saw Randy Bailey stuff, and I'm like, Reem Daly. That is a fucking hilarious name.
That's a porn name, right?
I know it is. Hi,
I mean,
my name is Reem Daly.
Forget Riley Reid. Reem Daly is.
But we're gonna get into it. So this was pretty.
And for the record, I don't forget Riley Reid. She's amazing. She's as good as it gets.
Oh, that's awesome.
So, right now, there's people Riley Reid.
That's funny, man. So we're gonna go right into this Celebrity Big Brother. It is day 20. There's 8 celebrities left, and we're gonna have a head of household competition. We're gonna have a POV. And we're going to have an elimination all in the same episode.
Eviction.
Yeah. Elimination, eviction, whatever you want to call it.
Whatever words you want to make up, fair play.
Yeah, that's
that
right.
have been used for 88 seasons or however long this has been on.
That's right.
I was talking to somebody today. They're just like, yeah, I used to watch Big Brother 13 years ago. I was like, you probably did. Why not? I don't know. I would imagine that number is off. But could be.
Right.
Could be.
But it was pretty cool. So they kind of, they showed Tamar kind of making a comment she feels like the odd woman out kind of deal.
Yeah, she's the 4th wheel in the Bedroom Alliance. We have alliances everywhere. Right. So the Bedroom Alliance also consists of her other shade mates or castmates or house guests.
And the other thing, dude, is Tamar, I think... even though she feels like the outcast, I think she's in not too bad of a spot, and I'm still loving her just animated gameplay and whatnot. And they kind of
she's in a power position. I mean, she's been the swing vote a couple times. I mean, like we see, through the magic of going back 3 hours before the vote,
right.
she calls the 6-0 vote. They're just like, hey, let's align with Joey, and she's like, I ain't feeling that.
Yeah. And that's what I was going to say, dude. That was kind of cool how they went back in time like 3 hours before the last eviction. And yeah, she knows what's going on. She's definitely a student of this game.
And she also mentions she wants Kato out next and then Tom and Kato on the block, but Candy's like, I'm not seeing that either. She's just like, look, she goes, the three most dangerous people and the strongest alliance in that house is Lolo, Eva Marie, and Ricky Williams, and that should have been their target. So, but I mean, like looking at it, like catching little bits and pieces from this episode, I think that Kato and Tom were really fraudulent with their power. And I think they rubbed the vast majority of the house the wrong way.
Yeah, and the same kind of thing happens in Survivor. I mean, this is the first time I've watched Big Brother, so it probably happens in Big Brother a lot too. But I think playing a more modest game, flaunt your power. If you and I are on Survivor together and we're running the show, I don't want to blatantly be around camp being like, hey, Fairplay and I are running the fucking show. We could do it at our confessionals all day long.
Yeah, that's what confessionals are for.
And so
like you can you can high five everybody, tell everybody how great everything is, and then go to just like, I'm running this shit.
Yes. So I think like that is the problem.
That's like Big Brother. There is so, I mean, like if you were to watch the live feeds, and it's too much. Come on, people. Go outside and fly a kite, run around the block. I mean, come on. So, but if you do happen to watch, because I did watch some, like Super Pass had me on several times to discuss the season. So, I would catch the feed. They're pulling them nonstop for diary room stuff. I mean, like anything remotely interesting happens. Tom to the diary room, Tom to the Candy, and who's causing shit because like Dina, I would imagine doesn't get a lot of calls to the diary room.
No, oh dude, she's been kind of just not a part of anything.
Like if Dina got called to the diary room, like people be like, Dina's trying to plan some shit. That bitch is next.
Yeah, right.
like they can totally fuck her. And Dina's like, why do they keep calling them? You know why they calling you ass? Because you planning some shit. You're gone.
Right. So, dude, yeah, I mean, it is crazy because, like, man, I can't imagine playing Big Brother if you really had to go to the diary room like all the time. And you're in the house for 3 months, dude.
But same with Survivor, like during, as I said, like on Big Brother, you have like the night, polls for the diary room stuff. Like on Survivor, like, a lot of times they try, because I was essentially the narrator of Pearl Islands. So they're like, hey, Jonny, we need you for a confession. Hey, John. And I'm just like, look, you need to fucking take a piece of paper and write down a whole bunch of shit. And you're going to, and say it to me. And I'm going to repeat it, and then I'm going to throw a funny one-liner at the end of it. And that's it. That's all we're doing. I don't have time. What do you think? I ain't thinking nothing except I need to get the fuck back.
Yeah, right.
My game involves me watching these motherfuckers.
Yeah, right. But yeah, Big Brother, man, it seems like a pretty damn brutal long-term marathon style game, man. And
Tom at the end, like I don't think he was happy that he was still in the house. I think he was just like, oh great, it was Kato and not me.
Well,
I mean, it's just like, fuck. I mean, because I don't think he'll feel that way tomorrow, but I think he had it.
He's on the home stretch though, dude. It's like, dude, yeah, he probably was like wanting to go home. Just because of the obvious, like, I want to know what's going on and blah, blah, blah. Is he married with kids or anything, Tom Green?
I don't know. I don't think he has kids. I don't know. I don't want to answer. I know he, at one time, I believe he was dating a girl from Average Joe.
Interesting.
the girl from Average Joe, and then I'm pretty sure that they broke. I don't think they married or anything. And then I think he was seeing someone else. But I'm not. I mean, it's as easy as a Google search, and
Right.
yeah.
So
We that's not necessary. You know what? Let's just make some shit up. He has 8 kids. He he wanted to do the Brady Bunch. He had two too many, and they're like, sorry.
yeah.
And then he was forced to do Celebrity Big Brother just to pay for their
Just to
food.
pay for it. That's awesome, man. We see this scene, dude, of Tamar and Candy talking. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
And Candy thinks, which is smart. She's actually kind of smart. She's like, the girls have too much power. Like we cannot get Tom.
And they're with the girls.
What's that?
And they're not with the girls. Candy and Tamar, like the girls are like, we're with you cause you're in our room, but we got something that doesn't involve you.
Yeah, so Candy basically sees right there. She's like, we can't get rid of Tom and Kato because the girls have too much power, and Tamar just kind of like blows it off. You know what I mean? She doesn't really agree. So then we kind of go to the HOH competition. Tom Green's the host of this deal.
Prior to the HOH competition, did you feel the need to go on a vacation to Jerusalem, Tel Aviv? I'm just like, for real?
Yeah.
I mean, like from the commercial, like I never knew that that's where I needed to go. But I'm sitting there watching the commercial, and I'm just like, Jerusalem, Tel Aviv looks like some cool shit.
Yeah.
I mean, like I turned 45. You could join me March 13th in Durham, North Carolina. Get tickets now at survivortix.com. That's survivortix.com. I will be celebrating my birthday in Durham, North Carolina at the Dirty Bull Brewery, and we'll be doing a Survivor watch party. But I'll be turning 45 as I think I mentioned. But when I was in high school, I remember Tel Aviv being a war zone.
Yeah.
So to see that, I'm just like, damn. I mean, because like I don't like, I see commercials for like fucking Universal Studios theme park, with Harry, like, because my daughter's just like, Harry Potter, we gotta go, like, and I'm just like, cool. And I don't remember wars going on in Harry Potter world. No. Well, I mean, I guess I do, like, Slytherin and and Hufflepuff, they battled, or I don't know. So, but I do remember war in Tel Aviv. Yeah. So kudos to Jerusalem, Tel Aviv. That you're right. As I said, the commercial, I'm sitting there, I'm just like, who knew?
Yeah, I know, dude.
That was advertising.
It was. And so right after Johnny's completely flabbergasted at the marketing campaign for Tel Aviv, we go to this head of a household competition where Tom Green's hosting it. He's being pretty funny. Kato knows.
They hate him at this point. Did you catch that?
Oh yeah, no one's even making comments.
No, I mean, I think there's a lot of tension on who's going to be the next HOH, but I think in addition, they're just like, fuck you. And it's just like, wow.
Yeah, I don't
like this
know
really
why.
sucks. Someone, like for us, we like Tom. It's just, but as I said, I think that they were much more fraudulent than they showed, because I think the production likes Tom, and they're just like, can't, we don't want to make, but I think if we were watching live feeds, we would be like, damn, Tom's kind of being a dick.
Yeah, I haven't watched a single live feed, so I just don't have time.
But you can,
Oh
just
yeah, but
I
would love to be able to have the time to see, because to really see what is going on. We've had a few people comment on Twitter and stuff that you really got to watch the live feed. So, but anyways, Kato needs to win this deal, because if Kato doesn't win, Kato and Tom are in big trouble. This is called Picture Imperfect. You basically, they have three,
it's like photo hunts, like kind of, like the, at the Mega Touch thing at the bars. Yeah, I used to play the erotic photo hunt a lot.
Okay, so there's 3 magazine covers.
Nipple.
Yeah.
Always.
And you have to see.
Who doesn't like the third nipple?
That's right.
I'm circling what I like.
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Oh, that's hilarious, dude. So you got to figure out what is wrong with the pictures, and you get A, B, or C. So there's 3 magazines, and the first people that go up is Tamar and Ricky. Ricky gets eliminated, which he's probably was too high to realize what was going on.
Tried.
What's that?
I think he tried. I think like this week is one of those weeks where you don't need the blood on your hands.
Yeah, right. No, I get you. We're kind of at that point in the game. You know what I mean? So
But heaven
then,
forbid they give Ricky screen time to say that. There is that.
so one of the takeaways I have, I don't want to go through all these, but the contest. But one of the things is Dina was up. Dina versus Kato. She picked Jonathan, and the whole
Because she missed it.
Yeah, I was like, "Is this for real?"
That was for real.
Like
well,
that?
on Survivor, we did have people vote people out alphabetically.
Yeah,
and as Jonny Fairplay said on his first vote, he was basing his vote on the astrological signs.
Yeah.
That was not true. That was just something I said. so yeah.
That's funny, man. So Tamar ends up winning. She is stoked because she's like, man, I am a huge. She didn't say this, but she is a big fan of Big Brother. So for her,
she was very humble in victory.
she was stoked and just celebrating and
we learned
giddy.
it was the power of the lucky wig.
Yeah, I wonder what that's like, man. Like
a bunch of wigs.
I might just like shave my head and just get different wigs for different occasions. Like when my band plays and I want to headbang, I get like a real long-haired wig.
But would it be hot?
Probably.
Andre Agassi wore a wig and won Wimbledon.
Was that his mullet wig? Was that a wig?
Well, he had the mullet, and then he started losing his hair, so he shaved his head. But Nike and they're just like, this ain't. And so he won Wimbledon with wearing a wig. Imagine playing 5 sets of tennis with a fucking wig on.
I need a Google search.
Well,
that.
I mean, it was not even 5 sets. It's 60 sets or whatever. So
right.
yeah, no, he won Wimbledon wearing a fucking wig.
That's hilarious.
It's crazy. I mean, like that's like he also was doing crystal meth.
Really, he was on drugs real bad.
He was like, well, not drugs real bad. He was doing like a little crystal meth will help you win Wimbledon. And if you're wearing a wig and you got some spandex jean shorts, I mean, he had the world against him.
Yeah, and a mullet wig.
Yeah, I mean, when if you're looking for an excuse to do crystal meth, I think that's it. I don't approve, but
right.
Spandex jean shorts, mullet wig.
So we see Tom. When Tamar wins, Tom's visibly bummed, but he's like, "I'm not going to give up," and I like that attitude. It's like, dude, you can't just like roll over and die. So one thing I noticed is Tamar, I look and I said, oh my God, I think Tamar stole Angelina Keeley's gray yoga pants. Because she had some
for the nomination ceremony.
Yeah, she had some gray.
See, I was distracted by the sorry not sorry shirt. I thought that was a great. Like I think she purposely brought that if she ever became HOH and when she was going to give the nominations.
Yeah,
I think she packed that shirt for that. So that distracted. Man, I wish I had known.
She has some gray yoga pants on. Shout out to Angelina. So she ends up nominating Kato and Tom. Not a big surprise here.
No. But the surprise is what follows is Natalie, Eva Marie, as Tamar has decided, has the best chance to win the game. She's the house likes her. She's smart. She knows the game better than anyone else, probably other than Tamar.
Yeah.
And she's a physical threat.
Mm-hmm.
So she has all the components to win the game, and that should have been her prime focus. And then when you're looking at the people that are collectively working to possibly see that backdoor happen, the odds were stacked against you. Eva Marie's not competing. And then it's everyone in that the Alliance of Shadows, as I like to call them, because they're in the background playing the game that no one is really seeing, especially Dina.
Yeah, right. So. Dina, newsflash: Dina has no chance of winning this game.
Well, it was a very big moment. Dina was excited to be involved in her first strategy discussion on tonight's episode.
Yeah, I feel bad for her. I mean, because Yeah, I don't know. Well, no, I don't. She's a millionaire, so I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad for her.
She's an ass woman. Like, what do you have to feel bad for?
So
I mean, like if someone, someone trolls you and attacks you on Facebook and you call them out for, for being an idiot, like, I say just you're allowed not to like everyone? Is that okay in this world?
Yes.
I thought we decided 2019 we could just, just be ourselves. Like if you fucking hate someone, it doesn't matter if you go to like I talk to my God and my pastor, and I'm allowed to not like everybody. It's okay.
Yeah.
And that doesn't make me pretty positive.
Right.
So,
right.
so we are allowed not to like Dina Lohan.
Yeah.
It's okay. She's done nothing in the fucking house.
No, I mean, I don't have a problem with her. I just am like, she's like one of those cast members that you just, they just haven't done anything. So she may be doing stuff that they're not showing, but
I knew two of them on Pro Islands.
So we go to the veto competition, and this is called a smashing success. Gallagher, everyone knows Gallagher's the dude that smashes watermelons in the crowd, the comedian.
He was in Danville 3 weeks ago at the North Theater in Danville, Virginia, and I had a chance to go. Tickets I think were like $35. I could have got a front fucking row ticket, and I didn't go because like the girlfriend had no clue who Gallagher was, and I was just like, I was like, you're gonna shit yourself. And she's like, I hope not. And so I show her, and she was like, is this supposed to be funny? I was like, it's fucking great. And she was like, at what? Like, I don't think Gallagher translated to 2019 that, like, I mean, like, I think the premise, like, I don't get what, I would imagine Piper would, I think your kids would think Gallagher was good, maybe, or maybe not.
Yeah, I mean, I remember seeing Gallagher clips back in the day when he had black hair and didn't look like a grandpa. That's 80 years old. It's crazy.
Yeah, the grandpa thing does work against the act.
I mean, dude, he is old.
Because you're a little worried he's gonna die.
Yeah, he's like, don't throw your back out, dude, with that big sledgehammer. So it's cool though. Hats off to Gallagher for making a career out of smashing
Gallagher,
stuff.
Did you like him, or do you just?
I'm indifferent. I knew of Gallagher smashing watermelons and shit. And smashing.
Yeah. I was like, I would have been Tom. Like, you could see the happiness in Tom Green's face. I would have been right there with him. Oh, like I'm so disappointed in myself because sitting there watching it, I was just like, I had a chance 3 weeks ago, and this motherfucker is gonna die before I have another chance. Like my chances to see Gallagher are over.
Well, if Gallagher was coming to Cincinnati, I wouldn't even bat an eye. I wouldn't even care.
You would be there front row?
No, I would not give a shit.
No, you would not give a shit.
No, I wouldn't care, dude. I was like, I got better things to do, man. I mean,
anything would be better.
Dude, so real quick.
All right, hold on. Tell me, name something that's on par with like if there was like a mini horse. Like a 2 foot tall mini horse.
Yes.
Would you see that over Gallagher?
I'm trying to think what I would see over Gallagher, man. I would like to say that I'd go see some like shitty cover band or something better than Gallagher or something. But
would you go see an ABBA metal cover band over?
Nah,
Gallagher.
I would. I'd go see Gallagher probably.
Gallagher Trump.
I wouldn't pay to go see Gallagher. Like if Gallagher was playing in Cincinnati when it's free, and I had nothing to do, then I would
call
go.
Call Mo for some comps.
Call Mo for some tickets. So we go. So what happens is he's doing he's smashing all these things.
Yeah. In case you're wondering, in order: sundae, milk, Jello, face cream, applesauce, watermelon again.
So everyone's having to pay attention because knowing the order or whatever the case may be is going to play a part in the actual power veto competition. So we got.
Yeah, I'm sitting there. I'm sitting there writing it down on my phone. I was just like, dude, I would kill this because I'm writing it on my phone.
Right.
Yeah, they don't
have friends.
And still Lolo would have beat me. Writing it on my phone, Lolo still would have beat me.
Really?
I didn't. I got the streamer one wrong, and I got the red handle one wrong.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so we got Kato, Tom, Tamar, Lolo, Dina, and Candy. It's a true or false, questions.
The odds stacked against the three-man alliance of Lolo, Eva Marie, and Ricky Williams, because Eva Marie and Ricky Williams aren't even playing.
Nope.
Lolo is there by herself, and everyone else wants to pull someone off the block to backdoor Eva Marie. And what happened?
Dude, Lolo ends up winning the competition, celebrating like it's an Olympic medal. She's excited that she won. And Tom basically blew it. That dude, he was like terrible at this game.
He got nothing right.
It was
all right. So here's a big takeaway for me watching this. And every time I see like a competition like this on Big Brother, I just get so angry at Survivor. You notice the dividers between them?
Right.
Yeah. How about that shit on fucking Survivor?
Yeah.
So people can't see what the fuck you're doing.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that's been a topic of conversation.
I don't understand why that's not a thing. Like, there's nothing to like. You can just if
because they want you to do that. They
want you to fucking just walk over, be an asshole, and look at somebody.
No, I think Survivor just wants to keep that open door. Like, if someone wants to just look over and cheat and see what. Well,
if I go back, I'm just gonna fucking walk the fuck over.
Yeah. Do it.
And if someone walks over to me, I'm gonna take sand and throw it in their fucking eyes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Yes. Yeah.
No, it's not.
Right.
Put up some fucking dividers. I want mini blinds on Survivor.
Yeah, I don't know why they don't do. I like I said, I think they want somebody to be able to see someone's puzzle at the last minute and pull out a win. That's my theory, because otherwise, I don't think logistically it would be that difficult to get a couple 4x8 sheets of freaking plywood off to the side and just freaking put them up. I mean, Kurhofer, dude, builds these elaborate sets. I don't think making dividers would be that difficult. So therefore, they just don't want to have dividers. But we see...
Does it make you mad?
Yeah, it does.
But if I were to go and cheat, if I were to go back and then cheat like that, you'd be cool with it?
Dude, whatever it takes to win, really.
Oh, okay.
I mean, really, whatever it takes to win. I'm a nice guy, but if I play Survivor again,
just whatever.
Yeah, I'm not going to be. It's yeah. So we see Lolo. She ends up winning Power Veto. She decides to keep the nominations the same, which did not surprise me at all.
Ooh, I noticed something during this whole little deal, like walking over to the couch.
Yes.
Eva Marie, and Dim Jeans. Catch that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You needed a sip of beer for that. I needed a LaCroix for that.
Dude, a LaCroix.
LaCroix. I need a LaCroix and La Jeans. She might get hotter every episode.
Yeah, I'm definitely a fan. I mean, she's definitely got fake boobs, and not everything's real about her. But she's.
I like to say that they're perfect.
She's. Yeah, I like her.
Fake news there.
I like her in the show, and she keeps nominations the same. And one thing I notice is Tom, and I stroke my beard often, and when we do the podcast, I'll just kind of sometimes squirt some beard oil in my beard. But
is that what you call it?
But I noticed Tom's constantly fiddling with his beard and twisting his beard and his hair. By the way, Johnny, I'm wearing my "Orange is the Worst" buff T-shirt that you can get.
That's a good shirt. At JohnnyFairplay.com, and with every purchase, you get a phone call from me, Johnny Fairplay. Unless you get the Matt Bischoff shirt, and then you get a phone call from Matt Bischoff.
And you get a phone call from me. But yeah, this shirt, I love it. I haven't worn it in a little while, and I'm down, and Johnny's holding up his Richard and Rob and Johnny and Russell Survivor NSFW shirt. And yeah, these are good shirts. So if you're looking to get a shirt, it's one way to support our podcast. Just go to johnnyfairplay.com. And also all the events that we got going on, the live events, go to Survivor Tix. That's SurvivorTix.com for the February.
With the exception of Nashville.
Which is
you go to SurvivorAfterHours.com.
Okay, cool. And
but everything else.
Yeah, everything else, SurvivorTIX.com. So the first one, like the one coming up first out of all these events, Cincinnati, February 20th. Check out the event page that we just told you about and get tickets
Two separate
now.
events.
Yeah, there are. There's a cornhole event, which, by the way, Johnny, it was like 60-something degrees on Sunday. Yeah, yesterday. Yeah. I got my days are confused.
Yeah.
So we're outside. It's sunny, and I got all this crap in the garage: cornhole boards and ladder ball and bikes and scooters. So I'm like, hey kids, you want to play some cornhole? So, a couple of the little kids and my boys and stuff, and I actually played a cornhole game. I was partners with this little neighbor kid or whatever, but it was fun because I'm like, man, I need to practice this shit, man, because we're gonna be playing this stuff on February 20th, and hopefully we'll have a freaking heat wave like we have, because man, it was cold as shit. It was like minus 25 wind chill a few days ago, and then literally, dude, it's like 60. I was actually
it was 69.
God, dude.
69 today.
Yeah, dude. I'm excited about. I mean, we still have cold weather coming up, but I'm excited about spring.
Yeah. So a real quick rundown of our upcoming live shows, super fast. February 20th, Cincinnati. We have two separate events. We have the cornhole tournament from 1 to 4, and then live at Frickers in Mason, Ohio. We also have March 13th, Durham, North Carolina. April 10th in Baltimore. April 24th at Zanies in Nashville, and May 1st at Busby's West in Santa Monica. Tickets are now on sale for all of those at SurvivorTix.com. That's SurvivorTIX.com, except for the Nashville show, and tickets for that are available through Zanies at SurvivorAfterHours.com.
Right on, dude. And if you want to see our beautiful faces in video form with everything that we do, it's patreon.com/Survivor NSFW. We got all kinds of content, and we're going to keep bringing it to you. So check that out. So Tom and Cato, the nominations are the same. One of the two is going home. They vote. And before they
vote, Super Bowl news, not allowed.
No, but here's the thing. Super Bowl news not allowed, but when Lolo goes in to vote, she says, "Congratulations, Tom Brady." So how'd she know?
Because it's one of those deals where someone shouldn't have said something and says something to her.
Okay.
like on Fans versus Favorites, someone pulled me aside and told me that the Great Moolah died. Famous women's wrestler.
The Fabulous Moolah?
Fabulous Moolah. She was a bad person. Oh my! She used to pimp out women. Mm. She was a horrible. No one knew this at the time,
right?
So, but they were just like, hey, just thought you should know, the Fabulous Moolah passed away, and I was like, cool, because it wasn't anything that changed. It was just like, well, that's it, I fucking quit.
Right.
So anyone wondering, it's just no, it wasn't the teeth, it wasn't the pregnancy, it was the Fabulous Moolah. That was what made me leave.
Funny, dude. That's
so,
funny.
but I was just like, thanks for that. But Ashley Massaro told me that they told her that Chris Benoit had killed his wife and kids and killed himself out there. And I'm just like, no fucking way.
Yeah, wow.
They're not telling you something like that out there.
Right, yeah.
There's no way.
That'd be pretty crazy, dude.
I mean, like that, once again, Fabulous Moolah was fucking 90 years old. It's just like she died. I'm like, I thought she died a year before.
Right.
Yeah. So no, it's just like, hey, Chris Benoit, guy that you travel the road with, just last week that that you and your entire family are friends with. Yeah. Okay. Well, he killed his wife, his kid, and himself.
Yeah.
And that's not gonna fuck up your game.
Right.
No way.
Right.
No way.
Right.
Fake news.
Yeah.
Rumored innuendo. Not true.
Rumor and innuendo.
BS right now,
dude. You need a rumor and innuendo Survivor NSFW shirt.
There's one available on boxinggimmicks.com.
Hell yeah!
I stole that from Something to Wrestle.
Oh, that's okay. So, dude, check this out.
And Bruce Pritchard will give you a call in he's 9 months behind on calls, I think.
Wow, dude.
Me on the other hand, call you the same night.
Yes.
I am not behind. Matt Bischoff, when you order the Matt Bischoff shirt, same night, no problem.
Yep, no problem. So, dude, basically, Tom gets up and he gives a speech.
A farewell speech.
Yeah, thanking CBS and this, that, and the other, and saying, I made great friends. And then Cato actually, I'm not a huge fan of Cato.
Amazing speech.
But
Quoted the great Carl Reiner. I mean, just really heartfelt. And I really don't think that he thought he was going.
yeah, I don't either. I think he gave a great speech. I was totally impressed. And at the end of the day, it was a unanimous vote. And Cato
I
goes
think
home.
he was practicing his final jury speech, and he was just like, "What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, how did this happen?"
So Cato goes, and Tom is now in the house still, and Cato's exit interview wasn't the greatest. It was a little bit awkward. He kind of like he walks out, he sets down his duffel bag, but then he kind of moves it, and she's like, "Oh no, you don't have to move it," and blah 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 blah.
Yeah. Well, that quick excerpt of time before they start talking, we see Tom walking up to Ricky Williams, and Ricky tells Tom that he's not as fake as he thinks he is.
Yeah, right. Oh yeah.
So I'm guessing that Ricky told Tom that it was going to be Cato, but I'm guessing most of the house told Cato and Tom that it was going to be Tom.
Yeah.
Because an unprepared guy is a lot easier to work against than a prepared like Tom. It looks as though Tom has essentially checked out because I think he was told, versus Ricky, because Ricky likes stirring the shit. I think Ricky's just like, hey, it's not you.
So what do you think of Tom's chances? Is he next to go if he loses? If he doesn't win?
No, because he's in a position of no power. Like I think if he just sits back and is friendly, and if he's the Tom Green that we saw the first few days, I think people approach him. Okay. And he can get back in this thing. I think if he goes on some kind of vendetta for fucking Cato Kalin, then he's fucking next to go.
Yeah.
Like that was the deal with Joey. Joey was fine, and Joey's like, this is war. I mean, you get rid of Jonathan, and then you come after right. Well, I'm obviously next. It's like, well, now you are, motherfucker. Like, shut up.
Yeah, right. Totally, dude. So, yeah, I mean, we're going to see how it plays out. I mean, there's another episode of Big Brother Thursday and another Big Brother on Friday. And next Wednesday is when they're going to crown the winner of Celebrity Big Brother. So this was a jam-packed night.
We did learn one thing. Cato aligned with Lolo and Eva Marie because they're beautiful. Yeah. I was right there with some Me Too. Just like, you know what? I think Eva Marie could convince me to play a horrible game.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Lolo, just in general. I mean, I'm just.
But if they're a package deal, like you think,
yeah, or maybe, but even Marie, yeah, I'm definitely a fan. So, like I said, I'm still sticking to my guns with Eva Marie or Ricky as the winner of Celebrity Big Brother. So we will be bringing you more coverage. We hope you guys are enjoying this. And hey,
late Friday perhaps is our next one.
Yeah,
we're gonna go ahead and
I mean,
spill the beans now. We the next episode of Celebrity Big Brother is Thursday night. I will be seeing Bert Kreischer, the Machine, the comedian, live in Durham, North Carolina. Matt will be at band practice.
Yep.
Slaying the mic.
We're just working on new. So real quick, at the beginning of our podcast, like Jonny and I, when I jumped into doing the co-hosting for Survivor NSFW, I just was like, man, I sing in two different bands, right? And it's easy since I own the music, it's easy for me to just put one of my songs on here. So I started off just putting this song called Hey Man from my band called Soul Group. If you go to soulgroup.bandcamp.com, you can download a 4-song EP for free, which includes the song Hey Man, which is the song that I play at the beginning of all our podcasts. And it's like one of those things, dude, like I started playing it, and then it's just, I've done it for so long, it just becomes what it is. You know what I'm saying? So my band Soul Group is working on just writing songs for a record. So every Thursday typically is when I have band practice, and I tell Jonny, hey, dude, I can't do podcasts on Thursday. Now, there are exceptions. When we had like Angelina Keeley, I believe, or some other guests, I will make exceptions.
Yeah, well,
to
I
the
think that's the
rule.
only one we've moved it for is Angelina. But I mean, Angelina is, Angelina.
Yes. So, but we will stay tuned. Follow our social media feeds, and we will be letting you know when we're going to be dropping the episode. But we will be watching. We
probably
will be covering
late Friday night.
late Friday night. We're going to probably run down the Thursday's episode and
Friday
Fridays.
double eviction.
Yep. So stay tuned. Tell your friends, spread the word, rate us.
Yeah,
we
go
are
to Patreon. The easiest and best way to support this podcast. By far, no comparison. In case you're wondering, go to patreon.com/Survivor NSFW. Sign up for 1 month. Sign up and keep it going. For $5, you get the video version of the weekly Wednesday show. For $10, you get the Castaway Watch Along each week. You get the Q&A each week. You get all the videos for all these bonus episodes. So it's the only place to see those is going on the $10 tier. Join it. Support us. We put in hours and hours and hours and hours each and every week, and it's available on that $10 tier at patreon.com/Survivor NSFW. And we just finished the Pro Islands Castaway watch along. So if you're thinking about rewatching Survivor Pro Islands, we have a companion piece that you watch along beside it. And we had Burton Roberts on, Sandra Diaz-Twine, Andrew Savage, Derek Johnson. It was a really cool look back at Survivor Pro Islands. I think is extremely informative. And enjoyable. And our weekly Q&A is so much fun. You get to participate. You give us questions. We give you answers. And the questions range from anything you could imagine. So try it for 1 month, please. Patreon.com/Survivor NSFW.
And we will see you later this week, everybody. Have a good night. Cheers.